Whether you subscribe to Apple Music, Spotify, or another music app and plan to switch from one service to the other, one challenge you may face is transitioning and keeping all of your playlists synced and up to date. It's a problem I know all too well, but one that I've thankfully been able to shake off with a service called Tune My Music, which is a freemium music transfer service I've used for a few years now, which works on any device with a web browser, including iPhone and Android. And they did sponsor this video. So let me show you how easy this is to do. Step 1 is to go to tunemymusic.com and create an account. Now, you don't have to create an account right away, but if you plan to use this tool more than once, I'd recommend creating an account, which will give you the ability to go back to the transfers and syncs that you created and adjust them later. The next step in the initial playlist transfer process is to select the source. If the playlists you want to transfer are on Spotify, select Spotify. If they're on Apple Music, select Apple Music. You'll need to authorize Tune My Music to access your source account, so in this example, Apple Music is my source account and I'll authorize Tune My Music to access it. And this is completely safe to do. Tune My Music simply needs to obtain authorization to access your music library to view your playlists. It doesn't receive any of your personal data outside of your username and then music library information, and it doesn't modify anything in the source library, it just copies over that data. Next, you'll choose the playlists or playlists you'll want to move. You'll also have the option to copy over your entire music library to the other service. Though note, the free accounts via Tune My Music can only transfer 500 songs. If you want to have playlists automatically sync every day between services or transfer more than 500 songs, you'll need to pay for a premium account, which at the time of recording here in the US costs about $24 a year if paid annually, although there is a monthly rate of about $5 a month. And they also have a one-time payment option for around $10 here in the US, which will give you access to Tune My Music Premium for 1 week. After choosing your playlist, you select a destination, so in this case it's Spotify, and after connecting to the other account, you can then view the transfer summary, which will show you all the tracks you're planning to move over in your various playlists from one service to the other. Next, just select Start Transfer. These automatic transfers are fast and typically occur in seconds or minutes. We can now go into Spotify and verify everything was brought over correctly, which it has been. Now that we've created this transfer, we now have the option to create a daily sync. AutoSync will keep the playlists I transfer to Spotify up to date by scheduling a sync for every day. So if I add or change things to the playlist in Apple Music, that'll be reflected in Spotify, making sure your music style and taste stays consistent across your music services. To view all the syncs you have set up, simply click on your account, navigate to My Syncs, and you'll see a list of the playlist syncs currently set up. Additionally, if you decide to back up your music library to Tune My Music before a major move, or if you're transferring music accounts, you can view your backups from this view as well. This way, if you lose your account, the service is discontinued, or for some reason they just decide to delete your account from the platform, you are safe and ready to roll with all of your playlists wherever you go. Tune My Music also has a nifty sharing feature that allows you to share playlists with friends. When they click on a playlist, they can add it to their music library regardless of the music service they use. So that's how I transfer music between Spotify and Apple Music. And if you want to learn more about Tune My Music, I've left a link to it in the description and pinned comment. And if you want to learn more about Apple Music and Spotify and how they compare to one another as well as YouTube Music, be sure to check out my latest comparison video, which you can get to by clicking here. Or check out some of the products I've reviewed that you can use with these music services like the AirPods Max, Sonos headphones, or Sonos Era 300 by clicking here. And to see all of the products we recommend at any time, you can visit 6monthlater.net/shop. For 6 Months Later, I'm Josh Tedder. Thanks for watching.